Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we've got some news for the Houston Rockets. It was announced by the Dallas Mavericks owner that the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets will be the China Games in 2026-27 preseason. We saw the NBA make a return to the China Games, this year, where the NBA for years did preseason games in China, and It was something that was done every preseason. And actually, funny enough, the Rockets were the team to do the last one. And honestly, you might be able to say, and I think COVID-19 played a role into it, but I think the Houston Rockets are one of the reasons why China and the NBA stopped for a minute. I think COVID-19 played a role, but I think the Rockets were in China playing, it was either China or Japan, and it might have been Japan, but I think it was China. And they were playing the Raptors. They played 2 preseason games. This was the 2019-20 season. It was Russell Westbrook's first and only year as a Rocket. And Daryl Morey made some unnecessary comments. And I know that they were very upset about that. And then we kind of stopped seeing games being played in China during the preseason, and they popped back up this year. The Suns and Nets played them, and they played 2 games. I think it went really well, and we're going to see it again next year. But with the Houston Rockets in China to face the Mavs, I'm excited about it. It's a good matchup. I mean, Kevin Durant can play 1 or 2 of those games. You've got such a good team like the Rockets. The Mavs have a really nice, good and young team as well. I think it's good talent for the people in China to see, right? You don't want to send bad teams. I think with what the people in China just saw, you got to see a guy like Devin Booker play. Unfortunately, Jalen Green didn't play, who we know really well, did not play in those 2 games for the Suns. I don't think the Nets have guys like Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr., but I think you're going to see the people of China next year are going to see a lot more talent than they did this year. Because the Mavs, they've got Kyrie, they've got AD, they've got Cooper Flag, they've got all this talent. The Rockets have all the talent they have. I think this is a much more exciting matchup next year, even though it's preseason for the people of China. So I like this not just because, not because of the fact that my team's headed to China, and it's a cool experience for my favorite team to do, but because I think this matchup is just really good for the people of China. I feel bad for them because they don't get to see a regular season game. Unfortunately for them, this is a game that really doesn't matter. It's a preseason game. I wish it was a regular season game for them because just because the fact that it would be more competitive. You would see the stars, the good players play in the fourth quarter, and it'd be a more entertaining game for them to see. But it is preseason, and I think that it's just a more entertaining matchup than what we saw for the China games this year with the Suns and the Nets. So. Yeah, but you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm excited. I'm not thrilled to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. This year, those 2 games, the Suns and Nets, start at 6 a.m. Not thrilled about that, but I will do it for the Rockets, even though it's preseason. You guys let me know your thoughts on this Houston Rockets Mavericks China games announcement. This should be 2 games. It is going to be 2 games. The Mavericks announcer and the Mavericks owner announced. That's what it always is when the NBA heads to China for preseason action. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.